Welcome back to Vegas Live with Ninon, and as you can see, I've got a violin next to me, I've got a guitar, and two people. I have Tiffany and Kevin.
Hello.
And, I don't pre-interview people, so I have no idea. I've met you before.
Yes.
But I haven't met Kevin. No, never met Kevin. Kevin looks all bright there with his blue and the whole bit. And of course, we've had all these interviews, which have been absolutely fantastic. Each one is so different. I don't pre-interview, so I don't know what anybody does, actually. I don't even know what I do. How are you, Tiffany?
I'm amazing. How are you now?
I'm absolutely wonderful. Couldn't be better. And Kevin, what are you
Great.
up to?
Couldn't be better.
Yeah?
We got a rock and roll outlaw, country and western fiddle review show. And we're here
That's
to
a
promote
big
that.
mouthful, isn't it?
I'm telling you, right? He's super excited about it.
Yes, where are you? You're out in, you're out near Green Valley, aren't you?
I am actually not anymore. I was working in the school district for a while. I took a break, a hiatus.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so I'm just getting back in, and Kevin,
I don't know if you took the
contacted me,
hiatus or whether the kids did. Which
yeah,
one was it?
That's no joke. I think it was both,
I
actually.
think it was a little bit of both. I mean,
Yes.
the kids weren't going to school either, were they?
Right, and coming from, being a dance teacher for the school district, that was extremely difficult because the kids that I teach are Title I schools, so unfortunately they weren't even able to dance. Whereas they
No.
got the street, the sidewalk. So
So they
that
danced
was
on the sidewalk.
It was a very interesting time. We had to find new ways for them to interpret dance without having to move too much in their spaces.
Yeah, that's hard.
But I was very lucky.
Children don't understand all this.
Yes,
They
exactly.
don't know what's going on. They don't know what's happening.
Exactly.
They have no idea. And so I think it was more hard on the children than adults. But then at the same time, because I like to see the positive side of life, we also got mum and dad and the children together for a change.
Yes,
Breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
that was definitely a welcome change. I know we had a lot of parents that were actually more involved with their children, and we saw a lot of improvement when it came to, actually helping and supporting the kids with the different ways that they actually learn.
So,
that was
I'm
amazing.
looking at the positive side of the whole thing, and look, at the kids got lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Or not lucky.
Right. Well, actually, during that time, Kevin actually reached out to me and said, "Hey, look, I'm trying to get this band together and really get a go at this country western thing." And
So you've got a country western band going.
Yes.
Fiddle band.
Why
we do a
did
lot
you
of
go
fiddle
into Why did you
songs.
go into country western?
Because my mom, back in the 70s, grew up on Conway and Loretta and George Jones, and we watched Hee Haw every Saturday night. And the Country Music Awards was every year. We never missed it.
You haven't missed it.
And then I played rock bands through my heavy metal all through my 20s and
Yeah.
30s. And as I grew older, it came back around to my roots. So
So
just write songs.
you've always
and-
had that within yourself, though you've done
Yes.
other things in between times of probably making a living and having a family, right?
Yes.
Absolutely, we all do that. Everybody
Right.
does that. They do. You have children?
I do not. I have fur babies, is what I call
You
them.
have fur. Well, that's cute. I like that.
Right?
And you have children, family?
Yes, I got a 26-year-old, a
Wow.
19-year-old, and a 4-year-old.
So I assume the 4-year-old could probably be a second marriage.
Huh. They, people my age are having grandchildren. Put it that way.
Doesn't matter.
But
Doesn't
it's great,
matter.
yeah. She's beautiful.
So now you've formed this band. How well is the band going, and how many people do you have in the
We
band?
got 5 people now. I play fiddle, she plays fiddle, I do the acoustic, and then,
That's because that's not a fiddle.
yeah, we got I got an electric violin. That I
You have electric violin.
Yes, and then we just got a piano player, and we're working with the Vegas Voice, and we have some gigs coming up next year with the McDonald Ranch and Stoney's, and I'm trying to get into the Chrome
Well,
showroom.
Stoners is good, isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes, it's going to be a fun
And
venue.
we're looking for someone like a booking agency that can help us.
So
Get
you're
some
looking for a
gigs.
booking agency.
Yes.
So I know there's a lot of booking agencies out there. So where can they reach you on a booking to book you or to
KG.
become your agent?
KG Rose, like the flower, 69@gmail.com.
Or you'll be able to bring up our website actually in the next 2 weeks. It's still under construction under whiskeytenor.com. And also on
Cool.
Facebook. Same name, Whiskey Tenor.
So how many in the band are there? Sounds like there's 5 of
Five.
you.
There's 5, and then if we add another fiddle player, it'll be 6 of us.
Well,
So
there's 6
we'll have
of you.
three
Why
violins.
did you bring the
and-
fiddle? As I call it, the violin, but you call it
Yes.
the fiddle. But I guess in the Western world, it's the fiddle, isn't it?
Correct. That's what basically I want to take the show to the next level and do a show that is about the violin how it was created and when, and through the classical eras.
Well, I was
and
going
all
to
that,
say that's
and
kind of a
involved it.
European thing,
Yeah,
isn't it?
there's a girl from France that sings and plays violin. That's great. You know, maybe someone from Egypt or India to bring that style into it and have it evolve all the way through up to where we are now.
You know,
with-
somebody I know in Pittsburgh, I forget his name, but a friend of mine knows him. He plays the violin, but he's very well known. He's very kind of high end on the violin, but you play a violin, you play a violin.
Yes.
Some people are better than others. And that's
she was classically trained and was a
Yes.
what were you?
I was a concert violinist.
Really?
I played when I was 15 and 16 with the LA Philharmonic as a student soloist.
a
So I came from
soloist.
the classical world, and he threw me in head first and said, "You're going to do fiddle," and I said, "Okay."
Oh, I am.
Big
Okay,
gulp.
let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's give
Yeah.
this a try. So
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So you're in your element.
I would not call it my element just because I feel fiddle and classical violin have two very different areas of my brain, and one is really still developing. And that would be the fiddle side. Yes.
But you know how to play the violin. If
Yes.
you did a solo, obviously you must do it very, very well. You must like it.
I used to, that's for sure.
Yeah. So is this the first band you put together, or have you done
I've been
this
working
before?
on this for 8 years. It took me because trying a country band, trying to find a guitar player that can play like Roy Clark is
Oh,
very
yeah,
difficult.
cool,
You need
yeah.
someone that's called chicken picking, okay? And they
Okay.
finally found someone. It took me a while. It's not like Nashville where they're everywhere. Everybody good is in Vegas. They're already working. Is the problem.
Yeah.
And then a lot of people left. When COVID hit, everyone went to Texas. They went to
Well,
Nashville.
they all went back
left out
home,
here.
and you know they all had to do
Do their
different
thing.
things because there was
Yeah.
nothing here. That's for
Exactly.
sure.
Yeah.
You know, the whole.
So it's starting to open up, and like I said, the Vegas Voice is helping us. But we need an agency that can help get us out there. What I'd like to do is promote a show, and get some sponsors,
So
and
do you
get
have
everybody
your
radio time.
have your 5 people together already?
Yes.
Yes.
So you
we're
have the
ready to
5
go.
together,
The show's
and
there.
have you practiced? You've rehearsed, and you've
Yes.
got it
Yeah,
all together.
ready to go. We just did a gig at the Smith Center a couple
Yeah, the
about
Smith
a
Center.
month ago.
Yeah, that was about a month ago, yeah.
She's playing the Smith Center again
Smith-
tonight.
Yes,
You're
I
playing
am.
tonight?
Yes, ma'am, I am. With Joe Chavira, we're going to do a new Christmas song that he's coming out with.
Oh, how
So that'll be a lot of fun.
wonderful.
It'll be
So,
the
yes.
classical side of violin
Yes.
and then vocals.
Which your brain doesn't have to worry about.
Exactly.
You're going to feel very comfortable tonight.
Yes.
Keith
The
Thompson,
right and the left brain.
Songwriter Showcase. is
Yeah,
what it's
Keith has an amazing
Oh,
songwriter
Keith.
showcase. Yes.
Keith, I know Keith. Say
Yes.
hello to him for me. Say Ninon says hello.
Absolutely.
I adore the
I
guy.
will.
He's absolutely
Yeah,
adorable.
he's a doll. He's
He
amazing.
helps so many people, and this is why I really like him, because I help people in Vegas, you know, to get them out there so people understand who they are and who you are, because this is the entertainment place of the world. It is where
Yeah.
everybody gravitates to. I don't care what part of the world you're in, you always come here. You know, it's a sort of an opportunity to show yourself and what you're doing. Smith Center's pretty big, very big. It's
Should be
very
fun.
nice.
Yes.
It should be good. Now, you're not playing with her.
No, not
No,
tonight.
not tonight.
Different
not
guest
tonight.
spot.
Different guest spot. Absolutely. Are you brought these instruments, you're going to play for me.
Would you
Yes.
mind?
I wouldn't. I'd love you to play.
Okay,
Are
well,
you
then that
kidding?
sounds
Yes.
good.
Go
I wrote
ahead.
this song like 10 years ago, and I asked
Will
Mom.
you just,
I asked my mom, what
Oh,
kind of
it's okay,
country?
you're good.
What kind of country is this? And she said it was a hillbilly.
Hillbilly.
we're going to go into the hillbilly. Okay, go.
Tennessee whiskey, down to fishing in the hole. Baby by my side, cold beer in my hand, and a catfish on my pole. Making love in the moonlight under the oak tree. That's good whiskey, life in Tennessee. Cause we're making moonshine all the time. Way of life for some, so don't you know? Rough porch swing with the grandkids and a banjo on my knee. That's good whiskey, life in Tennessee. That's good whiskey, life in Tennessee.
I love it. And yes, so this is all new to you.
Yes, it is.
Well, you're doing it very well.
Thank you. I appreciate
Extremely
it.
well. She's talented.
I think my G string dropped right in the middle of that, so that was a little fun. When you go out of tune, just go with it, guys.
Just go with it. Especially if it's your G string that drops out.
Oh yes, especially in Vegas, that's the perfect place for a G string to drop.
I'm going to say, let's G strings in Vegas. Don't take it lightly. We're talking about a violin.
Yeah, we're not touching anything else. Thank you very much.
Indeed. It's always a funny side to my show. There's always something funny happens. It's amazing. So, what do you do in the spare time? You obviously have a job.
Yeah, Electricians Union, IBEW 357. in between jobs right now. World Resort Raiders Stadium finished, the World Resort's finished, and I'm waiting now to go to the MSG Sphere.
That means
That's going to
MSG.
start up because I do all the TVs, phone, data,
Put everything
fiber
together.
optics, all that stuff. It's
Oh, you're a true
low
electrician.
voltage electrician, and we're just waiting for it to start. It's almost there. So
Nearly there to
it's
start.
going to be another month or two. So.
So after
Yeah.
Christmas, New Year,
Yeah,
you will start
back-
back up
back
again.
to
And
the
what
grind.
about you?
I'm actually a financial advisor. I help families
Oh.
with debt, getting out of debt, especially since COVID. That's been a big deal.
Yes.
I help them make sure that they have proper life policies that are, not covering them enough. In other words, making sure that they have enough coverage for their family. God forbid an accident happens.
Yeah.
And I help a lot of people with their retirement plans and making sure that they have something in place, even if
make
it's
sure
a
you get in
small
touch.
amount. At least they can get something taken
Get
care of.
something, taken
Exactly.
care of.
So
How
they
can
have
they
something for
reach you?
retirement. You can actually reach me at my email address at trtlgirl@gmail.com or actually by phone 702-461-3761.
I'm looking to see if she's married or not.
Yes,
because
I am.
she got
19 and a half years.
19 and a half years, so just get call for business only.
Yes, please do not call for my G-string.
Okay. No G-strings, my dear. They're out. And what about you and your G-string?
kgrose69@gmail.com.
That's the
It's
only
Whiskey
G-string.
Tenor, rock and roll outlaw, country and western fiddle review. 702-427-3945. If you're a booking agent or you have the computer skills to help me get my website up and running and book us some gigs. Thank
There
you.
we go.
Absolutely, that's wonderful. Well, they're two great people, just trying to get the work and trying to get an agent in Vegas. Everybody thinks it's very easy to find one. It's not. But you really have to put yourself out there. They are out there. There's some wonderful agents here. Everybody's very helpful in Vegas, actually. They're always looking for new talent anyway.
Yes.
So, so put yourself out there. Do you ever do single gigs? Do you ever do any gigs by yourself?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So,
I used to go up to the Tap House all the time when they had the
Okay.
Monday night thing going on. That was always fun. But yeah, I have a track show that I do, but I like it better with the full band.
because
Yes,
this is
correct.
what you want and this is
Yeah.
what you want to do.
Yeah.
And you have you played in a full band before?
You know what? Before, Kevin, it has been, I want to say, about 15 years since I've been in a full band,
full
and I was a backup singer. So being a female lead in this is, such a great honor and a great opportunity
It
to
is
have
a great
that.
opportunity. And you sing and you also play the violin. So both absolutely amazing. These are artists of Las Vegas. This is what Vegas is full of. It's absolutely amazing. Whatever you want is kind of out there. And if you ever want a talk show host,
Love it.
don't forget to go to YouTube, to Vegas Live with Ninon. Don't forget to social media shows. That's who produces our show, and also Maria Perez. She's the one that puts this whole thing together. And of course, who is sponsoring us right now is Amigos Cantina in, I believe, Pecos and Russell. And oh, look, I've got a drink waiting for me. I've got a drink, and my producer is now coming around. I've interviewed so many people, I think I'm getting dizzy and crazy. No, I'm not. I'm ready for the next one. And thank you very much, Maria. Well, I'm going to drink cheers to
Cheers,
both
Bob.
of you.
Thank you.
And to wish
Appreciate
them
it.
all the best. Find an agent, find a gig, get yourself together. The more you persist and the more you're out there, the more you will get. So you have to really make your own bubble roll.
Yes.
There we go.
Absolutely. Take care, everybody.
Thank
Nice
you.
to see you. Take care.
I wrote this song 20 years ago in political science class, and it's never more important than it is today. And it's a patriotic song about loving America. It's called Alcohol, Tobacco, Guns, and Gasoline. Alcohol and tobacco, guns and gasoline. Uncle Sam's making a killing, taxing the hell out of me. Bankers and the Congress, Senate and the press, all they do is pass the buck, why can't they give it a rest? It's a constitutional nightmare in the good old USA. The welfare man don't want to work while the working man has to pay. I'm for revolution, American holiday. Hey, hey, tell all the politicians kiss my ass, God bless the USA. East Coast to the West Coast and everything in between. Y'all need to stick together. Y'all know what I mean. Keep America beautiful. It's up to me and you. United we stand. Red, white, and blue. Gonna wave old glory. Wave old glory. Alcohol and tobacco. Guns and gasoline. Uncle Sam's making a killing. Taxing the hell out of me. Bankers and the Congress, Senate and the press. All they do is pass a buck like every cigarette. Wave old glory, wave old glory. Alcohol and tobacco, guns and gasoline. Uncle Sam's making a killing, taxing you and me. Bankers and the Congress, Senate and the press. All they do is pass the buck like cigarette. It's a constitutional nightmare in the good old USA. Welfare man don't want to work while work man has to pay. Time for revolution, American holiday. Hey, hey! So politician kiss my ass, God bless the USA. Wave old glory, wave old glory, old glory, wave old glory, wave old glory, wave old glory. Wave old glory, wave old glory. Mr. Nordgren, anyway. First fiddle from Las Vegas, Ian Clark. Second fiddle from New York City, Tiffany Schapero. Lead guitar from Bulgaria, Lybuomir Radcov. On drums, Zelaya. My name is Kevin Garner Rose, and we are Whiskey Tenor. Glory, wave old glory.